It took me many years to hone the skills of speaking without notes, but to do it properly and safely, I need you with me in the same space. I need to see your faces to connect, which I cannot do tonight. So I'm going to read my remarks tonight, praying that the next time we meet, we'll be together not just virtually, but also physically. Do you remember what was the first thing that God did in the Bible? The first action of God was turning chaos into order. The work of creation, the ultimate act of God's love and grace, was done by turning a reality of complete disarray into a world of harmony and beauty. Unfortunately, my friend, the last few weeks make us feel that our world is taking the opposite direction. The reality of relative order we so easily got accustomed to is reverting into chaos. And we don't like chaos. We don't do well without normality. We get scared, worried, and anxious. Tomorrow night, we're going to celebrate Passover, and on Sunday, Easter. These holidays, in their essence, commemorate God's gift of birth and rebirth, freedom and salvation, and in their practice, they contain the magic of bringing us together with our family, friends, and communities. Everything that was taken away from us this year. So let's be honest. Are you really in the mood to celebrate this year? I admit, I'm not. Can we sincerely think of birth and renewal when there is death all around us and we are told that the worst will come this week? Can we praise freedom where we are confined in our homes? Can we be grateful for our loved ones when many of us will be sitting alone at the festival table? Can we really celebrate? Well, yes. We can and we must. And why? Because of the angels. Do you believe in angels? I do. But the angels I believe in don't have cherubic faces and wings, and they don't dwell up in heaven. The angels I have encountered throughout my life are ordinary people who happen to be in the right place at the right time and chose to do the right thing, often against their self-interest. What makes these people angels is that when they spot a damaged body, a broken heart, an aching soul, they do not turn away. They run toward the broken person and fix them. They bring normalcy back to the abnormal situation. They continue to work the work that God has begun, turning chaos into order. There are people who chose a profession or perhaps answered the calling to routinely be in a position of being angels. For police officers, firefighters, nurses, and doctors, it becomes a second nature. But the plague that devastates us presents many others with the opportunity to be angels, and they seize it. Gali, my wife, hates it when I go to Publix these days. Why take the risk she asked sensibly. Can we just have a delivery or eat from the pantry and the freezer? Of course, she is right. And we should not minimize the times we leave our homes. But what I try to explain to her is that Publix is one of the only places right now where things seem to be normal. Yes, they don't have toilet paper, but they have almost everything else, and especially a huge supply of angels in green uniform. Angels who stock the shelves, help customers with a smile, and wish that I, the one who, unlike them, hardly leaves the protection of my house, be safe and healthy. Or the drivers of the mail trucks who never stop their deliveries. What can bring more hope in a harmonious world than a package from Amazon delivered on a Sunday afternoon? Or the good-hearted teachers who, while dealing with their own families and personal worries, embark on a difficult task to teach our kids remotely, and by doing so, restore some peace and quiet to our homes. This is, of course, only a partial list of our current angels. And here is my point. If these people risk their health and possibly their lives to bring normalcy to ours, we must do some work ourselves. Let us use our faith and the power of these holidays to let the light overcome the darkness, to let hope prevail over despair. So even if tomorrow and on Sunday it is only you and it's only you and your significant other, or just you and the virtual service on your computer screen, celebrate the holiday with passion, joy, and laughter. Just imagine yourself a year from now surrounded by all the people you love without having to keep any distance, telling the story of how different was Passover or Easter last year, and how with God's and our angels' help, we didn't only survive, but we really enjoyed the holidays. Happy Easter and happy Passover.